right, here we go.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay, let's begin from seated position. Sukhasana, easy pose. And remember, modify, sit in a blanket, find your way that you can keep the spine upright. Gently engaging the muscles of the abdomen, placing the hands in your knees, elbows by your rib cage, and then guiding the chin into the chest. Let's settle down here. Let's take a moment to find ourselves in the here and now. You can have your eyes closed. You can have your eyes partially open, but keep the gaze down towards the floor. Relaxing the muscles of the face, the jaw, soften the lips, and let's bring the attention inward as we watch the gentle movement of the breath happening within the body. And you can notice the inhales and the exhales. Just let it be. And because we can experience the breath in different parts of the body, you may find that focusing in one of those particular places allow you to be more connected with the breath. And we can begin with the breath moving into the nostrils and just feel the air there in both nostrils, and just taking a moment. And as the breath moves down into the throat, we can focus the breath just in the throat. Or going down into the lungs, you can experience the breath as you watch the lungs ballooning out and expelling the air out. Even your rib cage, you can feel the breath in your rib cage and those muscles in between the rib cage. And if you follow the spine, you can notice the lengthening of the spine as you inhale. And you can notice how the spine relaxes and contracts in between the vertebrae as you exhale. Lastly, you can feel the breath down in the abdomen. As you inhale, the belly goes out. And as you exhale, the belly goes in. Just take a moment as you are fully aware of the movement of your breath. Lengthening, deepening the breath now as the inhales and exhales become longer and fuller. You slow down the rhythm of the breath. And as you inhale, the chin goes up to the sky. And as you exhale, the chin goes down to the chest as you lengthen the breath. And just move the cervical spine up and down, releasing any tension in your neck muscles. Few rounds. Last inhale, chin up. Gentle exhale. Keep the chin down to your sternum, to the chest, and then rock from one side to the opposite side. The head returns back to neutral position. And then bring the arms to the side in T, palms facing forward. Gently, as you exhale, guide the arms back to stretch the front of the shoulders and to open the front of your chest. And then inhale, flex the elbows, place the hands, interlace the fingers and the hands to the back of your skull. Elbows in and draw the chin to the chest. To have a little stretch here. Those muscles connecting with the base of the skull. And inhale, return the head back to neutral. Bring the arms to the side, down to the floor, shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down, softening those shoulder joints. A few more rounds. And reversing the movement forward, down and back. Just a few more rounds. And then hands down towards the thighs. And let's rotate the head gently. Exhale to the right, to the chest. Inhale, left and up. To the right, to the chest. And keep moving and circling. I'm reversing, going to the opposite direction. Return back to neutral position. Guide the chin slightly back. And then here, nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Return the head back to neutral position. Place the hands to your shoulders and let's make circles with your elbows down, forward, up, back, and down. Again, mobilizing those shoulder joints. Notice your shoulder blades, your upper spine, your rib cage coming along with this movement as you loosen up the shoulder joints and going into the opposite direction. Just some mobilization of the body. Slowly waking up those muscles, tendons, ligaments, working with the breath. Hands down towards the floor, shoulders up, release down. Up to the ears, down, one more, and let go. Let's move the spine laterally as you place the left hand down. Right arm goes up to the sky, flex both elbows, and then slowly move the spine to the left. When you get there, guide the right elbow back to find more opening to the front of your chest. Breathing in and out. Keep pressing through the hip. Feel the opening, the stretching in those intercostal muscles in between your rib cage. And then slowly back through center, release down. Right hand down, left arm goes up to the sky, flex both elbows, and then the spine move to the right. Guide the left elbow back. Press through the hip. Keep breathing here. Nice, easy breath. Feel again those stretches, spine moving to the right. Slowly back through the center, left hand down, shoulders up, back and down, shoulders up, forward, back and down. Hands to the heart. Take an inhale. Tap those arms, open the elbows and expand the front of the chest. Bring the hands up to the sky. Twist to the right as you place your left hand down to your right knee, right hand behind you. Lift the chest from the waist up. Rotate the head, look over to right shoulder. Holding position. Use your breath. Nice inhales. Full exhales. Take a nice inhale. Bring the right hand over towards your left knee. So both arms are crossed. Flex the elbows. Front of the head pointing towards the floor. Stretching cervical spine, upper spine, middle back, and opening again those shoulder blades. Relax your neck. Use your breath. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, neutral position, hands together, open into cactus. Guide the shoulders back, elbows back. Inhale, arms overhead from the waist up. Now twist to the left. Left hand behind you, right hand to your left knee, look over to left shoulder, hold and breathe. Take an inhale, and then back to the center, cross the left arm over to your right arm, left hand to your right knee. Flex the elbows, relax your spine, draw the chin onto your chest, front of the head pointing towards the mat. Nice, easy breathing. Slowly lift the head, lift the chest, bring the arms to the side, down towards the floor, hands behind you, and do the crossing of the legs, feet wider than the hips. Some windshield wiper movement to relax, to release any tension in those hips, legs, mobilizing, again, muscles, tendon, ligaments. And then from here back through center, bring the sole of the feet together, knees out, hands to your feet, relax your elbows, chin to the chest, stretch the spine as you relax your pelvic floor, softening the muscles on the lower back outside of the hips. And slowly lift the head, lift the chest, guide the thighs and the knees together, drop the legs to one side, and let's come to tabletop. So have your blanket handy. I stole this from my mom today. And we're going to protect our kneecaps and have your knees wider than the hips. Big toes touching. Let's move the hips towards the heels. Place the hands here, not too much in the front, just like here, because we're going to flex the elbows, release the forearms down, and then relax the forehead towards the floor. And if you cannot reach the mat, remember, adapt, place a blanket, or make a tower with your fist as you have your forehead down and not your head floating in the air. Stretch your spine, relax your pelvic floor, release your inner thighs. Nice inhale, full exhales. Lifting the hips slightly off the mat, let's do some lateral stretch again. Walk your hands to the left side, place your right hand on top of your left, relax forearms, elbows, and draw the chin to your chest as you stretch the right side of the torso, you relax your neck. Keep breathing long and deep as you relax the back line of the spine, the outside of the hips. And lift the head, chest. Walk the hands to the opposite side. Place your left hand on top of your right hand. Relax forearms, elbows, and then release it down as you stretch the left side of your torso. Slowly walk back to the center. Let's come to tabletop. So move the wrists now under the shoulders and the knees, under the hips. Neutral position. Let's move the spine into cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, round the spine into the cat, chin in, belly in. Inhale, arch the spine, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round into the cat. Inhale, open the chest into the cow. Exhale, round into the cat. Couple more rounds, slowly mobilizing the cervical spine, middle back, lower back, everything, moving the spine, and then find your neutral position. Now, please tuck the toes under. Let's press to downward dog. Slowly stretching the back line of the legs as you lift the hip, heels through the floor, crown of the head towards the mat, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, heels up, chin in. Exhale, heels down. And just keep moving up and down, stretching and releasing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, heels up, knees down, back to tabletop position. Engage the core, top of the feet flatten the mat. Extend right arm forward, left leg goes back. Exhale, flex left knee, flex right elbow, sunbird pose, chin to your chest. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, flex and round. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, flex and round. Inhale, extend and reach. Left knee down, and then the right arm goes under your left arm. Another twist. Right shoulder down, right side of the face down. Release the left forearm down toward the floor if you need to, or you can wrap around the arm behind you. So options here. Option number one, stay where you are with both knees flexed, both feet down. Option number two, challenging the balance a little bit. Extend the left leg back, tuck the toes under, and just guide the shoulder a little bit back. Option three, if you want to challenge your balance a little deeper, you can pick up the left foot, engage the core, and keep the breath flowing. Wherever you are in this twist, nice, easy breathing. If you have your foot up, lower it down. If you have your foot down towards the floor, flex the knee, and let's all return to both knees down. Bring the left arm up to the sky and then release it down under your left shoulder. Slowly undo the twister. Let's turn to tabletop. Inhale into the cow. Exhale into the cat. Inhale into the cow. Round the spine into the cat. One more. Inhale to open and neutral position. Tuck the toes under. Downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Straighten the legs, chin to your chest, heels down, shoulders away from your ears, crown of the head pointing towards the floor. Inhale, heels up. And exhale, knees down towards the floor. Now extend the right leg back, extend left arm forward, take an inhale. Exhale, flex left knee, flex right elbow, round the spine. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, flex and round. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, flex and round. Inhale, extend, left hand down, right knee down, and then thread the left arm under your right arm, under your left arm, under your right, left ear down, left side of the face is down. You can wrap the arm down behind your back or keep the hand down and forearm. Both knees down, option number one. Option number two, extend the right leg back, tuck the toes under. Keep breathing. Option number three, work with your balance, lift the right leg up, hold and breathe.
What's the matter? What's the matter? Oh,
You have your foot up, lower the foot down, and then lower the right knee under your right hip. Right hand under the right shoulder slowly, and to the tabletop position. From here, cat-cow again. Inhale to open. Exhale into the cat. Inhale, open. Exhale into the cat. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale into the cat, neutral position, downward dog. Tuck the toes under, lift, straighten the legs. Chin to your chest, crown of the head towards the floor. Holding position. Inhale, heels up. Knees down to tabletop. Extend the left leg back. Flex your left knee. Step forward with your left foot. Remember, instead of having your right knee under your right hip, I would like to slide the right knee slightly back so you can have that opening in your right hip flexor. Left hand to your left thigh, and then we're going to lift the chest. Crown of the head is pointing towards the ceiling or towards the sky in my case. And then shoulders back and down. Keep the elbows by your rib cage so there is no tension in your shoulders. And guide those hips and pelvis to the front of the mat as you breathe through the right hip flexor. Breathing in and out.
gosh.
and out. Keep the breath flowing. Stretching that right hip flexor, bring the arms overhead, reaching through the sky, and exhale, bring the arms out and behind you. Interlace the fingers, straighten the elbows, and the hands are going down to the sacrum as you arch a little bit more the upper spine, guiding the shoulder blades into each other. Keep moving the pelvis a little bit more to the front to keep stretching that iliopsoas. And then both hands down to bring the left knee back and child's pose. Relax and breathe for a few rounds of breath. Slowly back to tabletop. Tucking the toes under. Let's move to downward dog. Lift the hips, straighten the legs, chin to your chest, heels down. Shoulders away from your ears. Take a nice inhale. Heels up, knees down to tabletop. Stepping forward with the right foot, hands to your right thigh, and then we move the pelvis in the hips. Remember, left knee shouldn't be under your left hip, a little bit more back. Hands down to your sides, elbows by your rib cage, and gently arching the upper spine. Keep breathing as you open the front of your left hip. And then bring the arms overhead, palms facing to each other. Relax your shoulders, and then guide it back, the upper spine, if it's possible. This is creating flexibility and the spine and opening the front of the chest, and just arching a little bit more. Activate those back muscles. Use your breath. Keep moving the pelvis and the hips to slowly find more opening in the left hip flexor. Couple more breath. And then slowly hands down. Right knee comes to meet your left knee. Both knees even, and then release and child's pose as you relax elbows, shoulders, forehead towards the mat. Nice, easy breathing. Back to tabletop. Extend the left leg again, back and up. Flex the knee, step forward. Then walk that left foot to the edge of the mat. Remember, left knee over to your left ankle. Right knee back, so right leg is pretty straight. Top of the feet flat on the mat and wrist under the shoulders. From here, lift the chest and then round the spine, straighten the left chin to your chest. So the left foot is wider than the hips. Flex your left knee, drop the hips, open the heart. Straighten the legs, move the hips back, chin to your chest. And exhale, flex the left knee, lead with the chest, drop the hips. Straighten, move the hips back. Flex your left knee, drop and open the chest. And then slowly moving back in. Now we're going to flex and hold in position. Relax the muscle of your face, then drop the hips, feel the opening in the left hip, and then still stretching the right hip flexor. Try to keep the upper spine flat as much as you can. And then from here, pick up the left hand off the floor so you can walk that foot is in line with your left hip, and then lower the left hand outside of the left foot. Tuck the toes under, right knee up to the sky. Exhale, dropping down. Inhale, right knee up, press through the heel. Exhale, drop the knee down. Inhale, lift and press. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Now drop and hold it there. Top of the foot flat on the mat. Relax and breathe here as you keep stretching the right hip flexor. Use your deep breath again, long and steady. And from here, left knee comes to meet your right knee, and let's move the hips to Balasana. Elbows out, relax the spine, take a moment. And moving back to tabletop. Now, the right leg goes back and up, flex the knee, steps forward, and then walk the right foot to the edge of the mat. Wrist down, hip down, and we're going to start tucking the toes under the back, and then inhale, lift, exhale, lower. No, I'm sorry. Keep the left knee down. We're going to straighten the right leg back. Flex your left knee, move the hips forward. Straighten back. And then float, drop the hips, lift the chest. Inhale, straighten. Flex, flatten the upper spine. 2 more. Move the hips back. Flex. Back. Flex, and then tuck the toes under. Inhale, lift the knee up. And then drop. Inhale, lift. Drop. Lift. Drop. Lift. Drop, and keep the right foot first out, top of the foot flat, and then drop the hips towards the floor. I skipped that part, so we're going to do it together. So keep the right knee over to your right ankle. The right foot is wide as your hip, as your mat, and your left foot is in line with your left hip. Breathe here. Keep working on the left hip flexor. Keep opening the inner thigh and the right hip. And then we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to walk the right foot in line with the right hip and then drop the hips towards the floor. We're going to hold here in position. Tuck the toes under, and now we're going to go up and down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. The right foot is in line with your right hip now. Inhale, lift, press through the heel. Exhale, drop the knee down. Inhale, lift, and drop. Lift, drop, and now just keep it down. Top of the feet flat on the mat. Lift the chest. Relax your pelvic floor. Let's keep working in that hip flexor on the left side now. And then hands down. Right knee comes to meet your left knee. Both knees even. Let's move the hips to Balasana, child's pose. Relax and hold. Moving back to tabletop position, tucking the toes under. Press, let's do downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Straighten the legs, heels down, chin to your chest. And then let's move heels up and down to stretch those calf muscles, Achilles tendons. Inhale, heels up. And exhale down, lengthen the spine. Inhale, heels up. And down. Up. And down, one more. Up. Down, heels up, knees towards the floor, tabletop position, moving the hips to the heels, bring the arms down by your side, allow the arms, the shoulders, elbows, hands towards the mat as you relax in child's pose, opening the upper spine, creating space in between each vertebrae. Slowly lift the head, lift the chest, drop the hips to one side, swing the legs. We're going to come to seated position. Use your blanket to sit on the edge of the mat, allowing space for your hips to open, especially to keep the spine upright as much as you can. So let's have your right leg extended to the front, left knee flexed towards the chest. Cross it over your right leg, hug your left knee with your right arm and guide that left knee towards your right shoulder. Left arm goes up to the sky, twisting to the left, look over to your left shoulder, breathe, keep the spine open. Again, this is a twist that's happening from the waist up. Slowly return the head back to neutral and do the twist back through center. Now place the left foot in the inner part of your right thigh. So left knee flex, right leg to the front, spine upright, reach with the arms overhead, and exhale, fall forward from the hips. You reach with your hands and place the hands wherever you can reach. If you reach your knee, make sure you're flexing the elbows, relax your shoulders, and draw the chin to your chest. Janushirasana, head to knee pose. Working asymmetrically, stretching the back line of your right leg as we open the left hip out. Slowly lift the head, lift the chest, back through center. Now bring the left foot and place it on top of your right thigh. If you cannot do that because you have knee issues, lower the foot and place the foot anywhere but the knee joint. On the top of your shin, above the knee, never on your knee joint. And then once you have your foot there, right hand behind you for support and your left hand placing to gently guide the left knee a little bit more to the floor to work into open that left hip. Concentrating back in your breath. Keep the spine lifted. Keep the breath flowing. Slowly release back through center. Now grab your left foot or the ankle, whatever you can reach, and we're going to straighten the left leg. Stand, flex and lower the heel. Inhale, straighten, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten, flex and down. 2 or 3 more rounds, mobilizing knee, hips, at the same time stretching the hamstring, the calf muscle. One last time. Inhale, reach, engage the quad, in control, lower the leg, left leg down. Now, keep your left leg pressing down against the floor. Hug the right thigh into the chest, cross it over. Hug your right knee with your left hand, the left arm. Guide the right knee closer to your shoulder, and then the right hand goes behind you to look over to right shoulder. Twisting and breathing. And slowly return and do your twist. First, place your right foot inner thigh of your left leg. Let's bring the arms overhead. Lower the hands wherever you can reach. Try to keep the spine as flat as you can. And here, if you have your shoulders up, no. Release them back and down. Flex the elbows and then release the chin into your chest. Use your breath. Slowly lift the head, lift the chest, return to neutral position of the spine. Place your right foot on top of your left thigh. Then again, left side above your knee, below your knee, left hand behind you for support, right hand to your inner part of your right knee, and you guide the right leg down to open, to stretch inner thigh. Lift the chest. Concentrate on your breath. And release. Time to grab your foot, your ankle, the back of your calf muscle, and we're going to straighten the right leg up, stretch, flex, mobilize down. Inhale, straighten, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten, flex and lower. 2 or 3 more rounds again, stretching and mobilizing kneecap, hip. Now we're going to straighten and engage the quad to release it down. Now both legs are together. Remove the flesh from underneath your sit bone. Spine nice and long, Paschimottanasana. Extend the arms up to the sky. Relax your shoulders, chin to your chest, and lead with the heart as you place the hands wherever you can reach again. Again, shoulders backing down. Guide the chin in. Breathe and stretch. Long exhalations to go a little bit deeper. Engage the core, lift the chest, lift the heart, slowly back to neutral position. Arms behind you, separate the feet as you bend the knees. Some windshield wiper movement to mobilize the hips after holding in position in those both asymmetrical and symmetrical bending forward and stretching, and then sole the feet together. Have some room between heels and pelvis. Hands to the feet, flex the elbows, round the spine, guide the chin to your chest. And just breathe here as you stretch the back line of both hips. Slowly pick up the head, pick up the chest, back to neutral position of the spine. Use the hands to guide the thighs and the knees, and then rotate. I'm going to rotate to the front of the mat. Take your blanket from underneath you and place it to the opposite side. You may want to cover and protect your neck and head, so your towel or blanket is going to do that for you. And we're going to come to the front of the mat with the feet wide as the hips. From here, hands to your knees, and we're going to round the spine, engage the core in slowly, in control, releasing one verb at a time towards the mat. Place the head to the blanket with the knees bent. Take a moment here, breathing in and out. Belly breathing. Let's keep opening the front of the body as we activate the back muscles. Bridge pose, Viparapita. Hands to your heels, chin to your chest. And inhale, pick up the pelvis, lower back, middle back into the bridge. Exhale, lower it down, 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 down. Inhale up into the bridge. Exhale, release it. Inhale up into the bridge. Exhale down. 3 more rounds, moving the spine with the breath, opening the front of the body as we activate the back line of the spine, the glutes, the hamstrings. And then one more time. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. IT band stretch. Let's not forget our IT band stretches. Right foot on top of the left thigh with both hands reaching from the hamstring or the shin. Keep the hips even, close your eyes, and breathe through this. Let's release left foot down. Let's release right foot down. Again, bridge pose. Hands down by your side, chin slightly tucked in. Inhale, lift into the bridge. Exhale, lower the bridge down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up and down. Up and and down. Keep the spine down. Now left foot on top of your right thigh. Active band stretch opposite side. With the hands to the hamstring or the shin. Chin in, hold, and breathe as you stretch the outside of your left hip. And release, left foot down, right foot down. Now extend the legs up to the sky, holding from the hamstring. Place the knee, lower the feet down without touching the floor and straightening up to the sky. Just some mobilization on the knees as we extend to the ceiling and we flex and lower, up and down, up. And now rotate the ankles in one direction, moving, mobilizing those bones, ligaments, tendons there, going into the opposite direction, flexing and pointing, flexing and pointing, flexing and pointing, feet down, pick up the hips and the pelvis to align the spine, release it down towards the floor, arms into position. Let's come to our last twist. Feet off the mat, 90-degree angle. Engage the core, and as you exhale, slowly twist to the left and guide the head to the right. Hold in position. Engage the core and slowly back through neutral. Exhale, twist to the right, head to the left. Breathing in and out. Activate the core, both legs back through center, feet down. Let's align the spine into gentle bridge. Make sure your spine is nice and long, and then release it down. Happy baby. Feet up, separate the legs, and then holding from the feet, from the ankles. Make sure your lower back is flat and chin to your chest. Now, guide the sole of the feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana, holding from the feet or the ankles, knees out, breathing in and out. Relax your pelvic floor, your pelvic, your thighs, your hips. Just breathe here. Now, with the sole of the feet together, lower the feet down, knees out, stay in Supta Baddha Konasana, hands to your belly. Relax your shoulders, chest, and elbows, belly breathing. Now, thighs and knees in. Keep the knees together. Walk the feet wide as the mat. Keep the hands to your belly. Shortening the iliopsoas. Relax and breathe again. Bring the arms out into position, palms facing up. Separate the knees. Windshield wiper here. Last mobilization of the hips, the spine, and the neck. Back to neutral position, head, legs, and then straighten the right leg to the right corner of the mat, turn the right foot out. Straighten the left leg to the left corner of the mat and open both hips, both feet, and guide the arms somewhere in between the shoulders and hips. Time to come into our last pose. Welcome to Shavasana. So make sure that if you need to stay warm, to cover yourself with a blanket, maybe covering your eyes, maybe putting socks on, anyway, so you can really feel that you are relaxed, open, that you are really falling into a deep, deep rest. And not just follow my voice as I guide you through some relaxation. Feel your breath and come to your regular breathing pattern. Nothing else to modify. Now, please bring the attention to your toes, top of the feet, sole of your feet, and ankles. And from the top of the ankles to the sole of the feet, allow your body to release feet, toes, ankles, top and sole of the feet. Now the attention goes to your shins, calf muscles, both knees, the front and the back. Relax your quads, soften your hamstrings, and from the top of your thighs down to the sole of the feet, allow both legs to relax towards the floor. Now please guide the attention to the glutes, lower back, pelvis, pelvic floor, and hips. Front and back of your hips and pelvis, from the top of the hips down to the sole of the feet. You are releasing and relaxing. Now the attention go to lumbar spine, middle back, upper spine, to the muscles connecting the rib cage and the back line of the spine. Now the attention goes to the belly, releasing all the internal organs, softening the muscles and the rib cage on the front, your heart, your chest muscles, and from the collarbones, front and back of the torso, front and back of the hips, front and back of both legs down to the sole of the feet. You're allowing the body to sink down gently towards the floor. Now relax your shoulders, the front and the back, biceps, triceps, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, top of the hands, and all your fingers. And from the top of the shoulders down to the sole of the feet, inch by inch, you're allowing your body to sink down towards the floor. Now, please relax your throat and release the muscle of your neck connecting with the base of the skull. Soften your jaw, your chin, your cheekbones. Allow the tongue to rest down to the base of your mouth. Relax your teeth, your lips, and upper lip. Release your nose, temples, and both ears. Relax your eyeballs down to your eye sockets. Your eyelids are soft and so are your eyebrows. Relax your third eye, forehead, and your crown chakra. And from the top of your crown of the head down to the sole of the feet, your entire body slowly, gently is melting down as you come into a full and deep rest. Very gently, please begin to deepen the breath. Bring the awareness back to the body as you slowly rock your head from side to side, as you wiggle toes and fingers, moving the wrists, moving the ankles. And with your next inhale, please bring the arms overhead. Pointed toes, reach to the fingertips. Create space in between each vertebrae. Nice, full inhale. And as you exhale, bend the knees, hug yourself, roll over to one side and pause there. Take a moment, don't rush. And the head comes last. Taking the time, let's all sit together. Again, Sukhasana, easy pose, or any comfortable position that allows you mainly to keep the spine upright. Soften shoulders, relax the muscle of your face, close your eyes. And we're going to work with the breath as we visualize the breath moving, kind of guiding in three parts of breathing from the pelvic floor all the way to the crown of the head. We're going to do like the first inhale, just is a microsecond to keep inhaling second time and keep inhaling the third time all the way to the crown of the head. When we get there, the exhalation is slow, long, soft, and relaxed all the way down to the pelvic floor. And we repeat this in three parts breathing, but without holding it. Just we inhale, keep inhaling, and deep exhalation. Just concentrate as you breathe. Slowly return to your regular breathing pattern. Time here to notice the body. Especially take the moment to notice any change on the state of your mind after focusing on that breathing pattern, after keeping the focus on the breath. Does the mind feels a little bit more at ease, centered, relaxed, at peace? And if that is the case, I invite you to do your best to keep the state of mind even after we finish this session together. Making the effort not to try to rush on to the next task. Peaceful mind, centered mind, peaceful mind, focused mind. And as we guide the hands to the center of the heart in Anjali Mudra, may all have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to keep cultivating. May all have peaceful, sweet words to keep offering to everyone all the time. And having the hands to the heart center, sending peace, peace, and more perfect peace to our natural world, all over the world. Peace, peace, and more perfect peace. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskar.